Hello and welcome to ZRZ, this is Z here. In this video we're going to be checking out this fake DualShock 4 controller for the PlayStation 4. That's right, this is actually a fake DualShock 4 controller for PS4. Pretty obvious by the packaging, it says P4 wireless controller. So this is not the legit thing, it doesn't have the PlayStation logos anywhere. So it's pretty obviously a fake, but they've done a pretty good job replicating the packaging you get for the DualShock 4 in North America at least. But we're going to be opening this up, checking it out, see how good of a fake it is, and also comparing it to the official DualShock 4 controller in the same color as well, so we can see exactly the differences between them. So this is it, pretty simple, just as normal packaging. I'll just move the packaging out of the way. So if we just take a closer look here at this fake DualShock 4 controller, as you can see it looks pretty damn legit. The only thing that, you know, makes it really obvious that it's a fake is the lack of the PlayStation logo for the home button. But comparing it to an official white DualShock 4 controller here, it looks almost exact in terms of the mold. Maybe slight few imperfections here and there, but the buttons feel exactly the same. The triggers maybe slightly softer, a bit lighter. Same with the touchpad. The analogs probably a bit tougher to move around, and then the L3 and the R3 buttons themselves, when you click them in, are horrible on the fake one. That's one thing that really gives it away. You can probably hear that. Sounds completely different to the official one, which is a lot softer and just a lot nicer to press. You can hear that there, compared to the ridiculously loud and tactile feedback on the fake one here. So that's the main things that give it away. Obviously at the back there is no sticker as well, no official Sony sticker on the back of the fake one. But yeah, that's it really. I mean, the shape of it and the buttons and everything, they seem pretty legit compared to the official one here. The color might be slightly off, you know, slight yellowy color, yellow tinge compared to the white of the official one. But if you didn't have that side by side, this would look, you know, pretty damn legit. Obviously this is definitely a fake one. You know, there's no question about it. We purposely bought this one as a fake controller, and obviously you can see by the lack of PS button and the box and everything, it's really obvious. I mean, in terms of performance, it did work. It connected up eventually. It was slightly weird when connecting up with a USB cable. It sort of didn't connect at first and then suddenly did. And then using it, it worked. The buttons worked fine, you know, the response was fine, everything. But it went off quite often. Even though it showed 2 bars of battery life, it just went off randomly in game. This happened about 3 times, so it was pretty much unplayable. Whether the battery indicator is showing a different battery life to what the controller actually has, we're not sure. It was plugged in for a little while, still was going off. So obviously not a great functioning fake controller, more of just a great looking fake. The analog sticks are actually really nice. The rubber on them is pretty nice and grippy and everything. It's a shame it doesn't really work very well. I'm not sure, I don't think it has any life in there at all. Oh wait, there we are. So yeah, I had to press the button like 8 times. Yeah, now it's dead. But when it is plugged in and on, the speaker makes a buzzing sound as well, which the official DualShock 4 doesn't. So that's one thing that kind of sucks about this fake one as well. If you did purposely go out and buy a fake DualShock 4 just to save money, it's not worth it. I mean, this one barely works properly. It goes off all the time. There's a buzzing from the speaker, things like that. And the analog sticks feel absolutely horrible. The only thing really that's kind of good about it is it looks fine. Like, it looks alright. It still, you know, looks like a DualShock 4. You know, even has the touchpad texture and everything. But other than that, it's not a very good fake. If the manufacturers wanted to step it up a little bit, put a PS logo and a sticker on the back there, they might actually fool a lot of people into thinking that this is a real controller. And if for some reason you do suspect that your controller is a fake, or maybe you got it from eBay for a ridiculously cheap price and it's too good to be true, then what we could do is open this one up and take a look at the inside. That way we'll be able to see a clear side-by-side comparison between a real one and the internals of that between the fake one. Just in case, you know, some manufacturers might try and fool you a little bit and put a PS logo on there and things like that. Because to be honest, from afar, that would look really real if it just had the proper logo. So let's open this thing up and take a look inside. So with the fake and the real DualShock 4 controller opened up, you can see that the fake one on the left here is completely different in the inside. It has a blue battery, which is like smaller and a bit softer. It doesn't have the plastic housing like on the official one, which has a grey battery with all the official logos and things on there. Also, the motherboard on the fake one is blue, which is completely different to the bright green color on the official one. And the things like just the slightly different connections for the light bar, and part of the vibration motors are yellow for some reason. And but yeah, other than that, I mean, you can just see it's obviously different from the inside. I would only recommend opening up your DualShock 4 controller if you really suspect that your controller is fake, and if some of these manufacturers stick a PS logo on there. Maybe you buy one from eBay for cheap. Seems too good to be true. Maybe it's acting up, you know, turning off in game, and there's no other way to tell other than opening it up. This is what you will find if you have a fake controller. You'll have like a weird looking motherboard and probably a completely different battery and things like that. So there we have it. That is the fake DualShock 4 controller for the PS4, straight from China. It was like 15-20 pounds cheaper than the official one, and yeah, it's not worth it. If you do see a fake DualShock 4 and think, yeah, I'm gonna save 15-20 pounds for almost a legit controller, it's not worth it. It doesn't work properly. It doesn't. I mean, it looks quite good. It feels alright, but analogs are horrible, and yeah, it doesn't work properly. I mean, it goes off all the time. So don't bother. Just get the official thing. It's gonna work better, and it will last you. Whereas this, you know, you don't know what problems you're gonna run into in the future if there's this many problems right out the box. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Looking at the fake controller from China for the PS4. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.